Hello. Hello again. Back with the red lips on the red lips. If I could kiss my boobs from this angle, it would be red lips on the red lips on the red lips. Oh, bring the mountain to Mohammed. Build it and they will come. I'm sorry. This is like really out of order because I'm gonna tell you about boyfriend number one, the very first boyfriend I ever had, which was in preschool. I don't actually think it was even preschool. I think it was a daycare. Um, I don't know what city it was in because my childhood is confusing, but it was this place that was like filled with toys and like quite small. I think it was a daycare because we didn't have, I don't know, do they have desks in daycare? Or in do they have desks in preschool? Or do they just like let everyone run around? I think it's different in different countries. But yeah, I remember having a lot of fun there. But I don't have any other clear memories than the day that I got my first boyfriend. So they took us out to uh I think we went on like a general walk around this. It was in a city. I think it could have been Toronto. I think it was a city though. It wasn't like a small town because we we were walking around and I think I remember tall buildings, but like when you're 2 feet tall, every building seems tall. Um, and we went to this place that had uh it wasn't a water park, it was like an open fountain that like randomly squirted water up. Um and it was like a really hot day, so it was the perfect thing to do. And like I think it was kind of uh wild for the teachers or the supervising adults to like let us get soaked while we were at school or whatever. But we had so much fun. We were just running around all amuck and soggy, and like shoes completely soaked through. Like I'm sure there were a few parents that were mad when they came to pick up their kid and found them like dripping in water, in public water. But we were doing this, and I was having a great old time on my I don't remember. This is like, again, this is the only day of this place that I remember, but um I was running around having a great time. Like I love water. I love a water park still to this day actually. I walked by one last weekend and I almost like went into it myself just to like cool off. But I'm too old. I'm too old to do that on my own and it not be creepy. Um, yeah, so I was just splashing around and like it came up at random times, so you couldn't really like time when you were going to. Not that I could have kept track of that time as small as I was. I was under 5, but I don't know how much under 5 I was. Like I could have been like 3 or something like that. And my my joy, the how much fun I was having became like infectious, and like I had some people around me. And then this boy who I can't remember anything about what he looks like. I just remember like standing in the sun and smiling like hugely because he came up to me and he was like, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I was like, yeah, yeah. Like, I didn't really know. It's so cute thinking of little of me now. But I was like, yeah, yeah, I want to be your girlfriend, sure. And then we spent like, it was kind of like, well, what do we do now? Because he didn't know what it was really either. He just knew that, it's probably like from movies or TV shows or whatever. He just thought, like, can we go together now? And I was like, yeah. And so we like splashed around a bunch and just had a super cute time. And we were like holding hands and stuff and like being like, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, hee hee. And we were like introducing ourselves to everyone. I think we even went up to the teachers and we were like holding hands and we're like, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now. It was so fucking cute. And yeah, then I just remember going back into the school or whatever it was. Maybe it was Montessori. That's why I'm not clear about it, whether or not it was educational, because Montessori is different. But Montessori would have been bigger. I don't know. Anyway, uh, yeah, and like I just remember feeling like so cool and cozy and pretty. And I was like really proud of my boyfriend. I was like, no one else has a boyfriend. I must be pretty great. But like humbly, I was just like thinking to myself, like I still remember the thoughts because like it was a momentous occasion. I knew that I would be a giant whore. No, it was just cute. It was just super cute. So that's that's boyfriend number one. That's the very first boy that I ever wooed, dancing in a pool, in a fountain, which is like really quite meet cute for like a real romance, honestly. So, yay me. That's adorable. Oh man, I don't think of like I have to like bring this memory up to do this, and gosh, it's just so cute. Okay, so that's boyfriend number one of currently 119. I have to get to 150 before the year ends. So I don't know. If I had those skills back then, maybe I have them still now. Fuck out of here. I forgot to say that when we got back from the outdoor fountain, it was like a flat fountain where things came out of the tiles. Anyway, when we came back from that, they were playing, I was gonna say Beastie Boys, Beach Boys, in the daycare or whatever that was, and me and my little boyfriend were dancing around to it, and that we were like, this is our song. And actually, like, to this day, when I hear Beach Boys, I think about my first little boyfriend. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know what his name was, which is like typical. You'll see there are very few names on this actual list. There's like, I have like a nomenclature where it's like hot, where they're from, and what they do. So like hot French doctor, for example, which I think is one of them actually. But anyway, yeah, that was kind of the most important point, because that's how I remember that story was ba 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 Baran ba ba ba. Did I? Yeah. Ba Baran. Fuck out of here.